First tonight, a bold new plan to save older Texans some money, but it wouldn't get up off the ground for at least a couple of years. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick says the next time the state legislature meets, one of his main priorities will be making home ownership more affordable. KVUE's Daniel Perot is live at the Texas Capitol with more on the Lieutenant Governor's plan, who would benefit, and the hurdles it would have to overcome. Daniel.
Mark, one way that Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick is planning to do that is by pushing to expand the homestead exemptions for homeowners who are over the age of 55. He's doubling down on his stance that property taxes cannot be eliminated entirely. His plan does stand at odds a bit with the state's top executive, Governor Greg Abbott. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick rolling out a plan to drive down property taxes, increasing the amount of a home's value that can't be taxed for public schools and lowering the age where Texans can qualify for relief.
It's going to mean about an extra $900 to $1,000 a year today, which over 10 years, 55 to 65, is about $10,000. That's real money.
Right now, homeowners who are 65 years and older are eligible for a $200,000 homestead exemption. That means on a $300,000 home, they only have to pay school property taxes on $100,000 worth of the home's value. Patrick says this plan will freeze appraised values for people who are 55 and older.
It'll travel with you anywhere in the state and any house you own. It travels with you.
Patrick is also proposing a $40,000 homestead exemption increase for all homeowners, regardless of age.
I believe in the next few sessions, we're going to be able to eliminate school property tax.
Stephen Craig, an economic professor at the University of Houston, says he has concerns about how the state will finance these reductions.
If you look at firms as being your cash cows and you're the government, then pretty soon the cow's going to start to bleed and leave.
Patrick says he believes eliminating property taxes altogether is not an option because it would lead to a big increase in sales taxes. He and Governor Greg Abbott are both running for re-election next year. Abbott's own property tax relief proposal centers on abolishing school property taxes. When asked about it on Tuesday, Patrick refused to comment on it, but said he looks forward to working with Governor Abbott and the House Speaker Dustin Burrows.
We'll work together and we're going to reduce property taxes for people.
Patrick says he wants to decrease local taxes imposed by cities, counties, and other entities, but did not elaborate on exactly how. Changing the homestead exemption would require a constitutional amendment, so even if lawmakers do pass legislation on this topic, it would still have to go before voters for approval as well. The legislature is not set to be back in session again until January of 2027. Live at the Texas Capitol, Daniel Perot, KVUE News.
Daniel, thank you.